Sinubukan na po ang online classes sa Quezon City pero bukod sa bumabagsak at paputol-putol ang internet connection, may ilang estudyante hindi nakalahok dahil walang gadget o di kaya'y walang internet.
May pagkakataon po kasing naghahang din po.
Mahirap po sa connection po. Tapos, isa po kasi parang nagwawala-wala po.
Mahirap po kasi napuputol po yung discussion po ng lessons.
Meron din po mga pagkakataon na hindi po ako nakakasunod. Paano pa po kaya yung mga iba?
Hindi naman po privilege po kasi ang lahat eh.
Given that the Philippines is one of the countries that has poor internet performance, the Department of Education decided to apply the modular type of learning because there are cities or locations in our country that doesn't have the ability to properly conduct or apply online class discussions. But one of the questions here is that is it safe for the teachers and the student to have an interaction to the delivery of the modules? Recently, as it was stated in the news, that in a city less than 1,400 kilometers away from Manila, which is Iligan in Isabela City, has teachers that has been tested positive for the COVID-19 virus. Even if it was said in the news report that the teacher's unfortunate event has nothing to do with the distribution of the modules, it is still evident that it has a huge effect because teachers are at risk with their work as well as the students and parents with a constant interaction with other people. With this, we encourage everyone to follow the strict mandated protocol by the government. For the students, avoid going out if it's not necessary. For the parents, if you're going to pick up the modules, please wear your protective equipment to avoid the transmission of the virus. For the teachers, thank you, and we want to let you know that we deeply appreciate you for the dedication and hard work. We owe everything from all of you, and we wish that you will never lose that burning passion that you have in order to share the knowledge that we need.
Philippines, hindi naman po lahat kasi kaya makipagsabayan sa digital age. Sana i-move na lang po yung academic year or mass promotion na lang po. And to think na sa sobrang hirap ng buhay ngayon, uunahin pa po ba nilang bumili ng computer, bumili ng smartphone, magbayad ng wifi?
Seriously, student, teachers, and even the institution are not prepared to do online classes. When you open your Facebook and Twitter account, a lot of runs coming from the student who are experiencing much harder than the face-to-face classes. According to Serena Nicole of Manila Bulletin News, call for academic fees are nothing new as parents and students have earlier expressed their desire to put a halt to this school year to make education more equal for people for all walks of life since not everybody has access to the internet and can afford to provide each kid with a laptop or tablet. As a whole, in order for us to be not left behind, we choose to enroll ourselves because even if we say that online classes are not effective as face-to-face classes, we will and we can cope up with the struggle that we are facing right now.
Several schools started their online classes in June 2020, and since then I have heard a lot of them say that learning from home is not that effective and very hard. It seems that the students are having a hard time dealing with the new arrangement, adjusting to the new system, so they vent out their frustrations on every social media platform using the hashtag #academicfreeze. An example to this is a tweet from Twitter saying that academic freeze doesn't mean we don't want to study. We are all saying that online classes is not effective. I am doing everything just to understand the lessons and answer the activities at the same time, pero wala pa rin akong natututunan. You see, just how complicated online learning is relative to regular classrooms is the biggest worry for students today. A lot of students complain that they are no longer learning as their focus has shifted on a daily basis to completing tasks, projects, and assignments. A sense of willingness and ability to understand is absent. In online classes, students are clearly not inspired because online classes appear to have over 100 students, and most of the tasks and lectures are really short and quick. I generally think online classes are not as successful as in-person classes, but they are sure better than no classes.
Loss and miss of essential events such as graduations and foundation days that build students' morale and confidence. Due to this pandemic, students have somehow lost their spirit as a new graduate students. I have seen in social media that there's a lot of tweets and reactions when their graduation ceremony have replanned and make it just an online graduation. Graduates expressed disappointment in the execution of virtual commencement on social media. Receiving a diploma on stage is different, but because of this pandemic, we won't be able to feel that once-in-a-lifetime experience, according to a random students on Twitter. And somehow, it made their confidence low due to lack of experience.
Kahit na walang pandemya, kitang-kita pa rin ang agwat ng mayaman at mahirap. Lalo pa itong lumalabas ngayong pumapasok na ang lipunan sa tinatawag na new normal. Bagamat malaking tulong ang digital technology, dehado pa rin ang mga walang kaya sa buhay. Malinaw na responsibilidad ng gobyerno na siguraduhing walang estudyante ang maiiwan sa aralin. Malinaw rin na basic human rights ang edukasyon ng kabataan. Ako si Izzy, I stand for truth.
I am Elijah Castillo.
I am Glenn Manyoska.
I am Nadine Naftawen.
And I am Rafaela San Pedro.
And these are called for
Ligtas
na
Bali
eskwela.
Pasis ng rehimin, tuwagin